Let's have a look at what is the ideal way to stop, or should you stop or kill a container basically. So what is the ideal way to halt a container, for you, for the lack of a better word there? I'm just using the word halt. So should I use Docker stop or Docker kill? Well, so Docker stop is a preferable option in the sense that it allows, oh, I'm sorry for that, is a preferable option in the sense that it allows you to stop a particular container and its processes in a graceful way. Now, what do I mean by graceful way? Basically, when you run docker stop command, it sends a signal. In Linux world, this signal is sig term. You can read up more about it. Just do a quick Google search or a YouTube search to understand more about what sig term signal is. Uh, and then it waits for some grace period for the process to terminate. So essentially, sig term stands for signal terminate. It's a short form for that. So it then waits for some grace period for process to terminate gracefully. Basically, shut down automatically based on how it was configured in the first place to shut down when somebody tries to stop the process. If for some reason the termination fails, it then goes ahead and sends a sig kill command, sig kill signal. Now, sig kill is responsible to just kill the process and not wait for it to gracefully terminate, right? Now, in some cases where you don't really want to wait for a process to terminate, or you don't actually care for a process to terminate, let's say it was a temporary thing that you ran and you are okay with killing something rather than having to wait for it to terminate gracefully, you could use sig kill. It's a shortcut and it allows you to just get on with it immediately because it just kills the process then and there. Consider it more like a process which is either not needed and it was running for some reason, you no longer need it at all and you don't care what happens if this process just dies out of the blue, or some process which got completely stuck. There was a halt in the process. Okay, not the word halt, but there was like a complete hang in the process. Just like in case of Windows, we have BSOD, blue screen of death, or in case of Apple, we have the rainbow wheels, wherein a certain process just has stopped responding and you just want to kill it altogether. About the grace period that a particular process will wait for before sending the sec kill command, uh, you can use the hyphen hyphen time equals seconds to modify the grace period yourself. You don't need to do it. In most of the cases, there is a default already configured. Docker kill, on the other hand, directly sends the sec kill command. It doesn't send the sec term command for it to terminate gracefully. um, if you don't want to send the sig kill command and you know that there is some other not the command but the signal, and you know that there is some other signal that you or someone has configured for uh, for killing a particular docker container, you can specify that using hyphen hyphen signal. uh, okay, ignore that as that seems to be some typo over there. uh, it doesn't allow for any timeout because the whole logic of kill is to kill the process immediately and not wait for any timeout. So docker stop allows for a graceful timeout. Docker kill does not allow for a timeout. Now remember, we spoke about docker rm command a few videos earlier, essentially a command which is used to stop a running container. Now with RM, there is another way of stopping a container which is using RM-F. Hyphen F also stands for hyphen hyphen force, basically forcefully killing a running container. Now what RM-F does, it issues a sig kill command instead of a sig term command upfront. So that is forcefully stopping a container by saying kill right away and don't wait for graceful termination in this case because I want it to die right away. Now, a word of caution here, when it comes to stopping or killing, and if you are not sure what is the right way to do it, I would suggest go with stop. Reason, Let's say you have some process which has certain data being used and you want it to be saved into hard disk or on a network before before the process dies for some reason. uh, the graceful termination, as long as the process itself is configured to do that, which is more of a process development, process configuration side of thing, as long as the process itself is configured to do that, which is saving the data or sending the data to a network to store its state, something of that sort, so that when you resume the process or when you want to access the data of that process, it's available to you in an accessible way. Sig term, the graceful termination will take care of that. That's what the word graceful means. Basically, complete anything which is required to be completed before a particular process terminates. Right? Kill, on the other hand, is don't wait, just kill it right away. So, uh, the the short version of this entire slide, if that's all, if you didn't follow, if you were not able to follow anything else, is use sig term when not sure and let the processes terminate gracefully. Use sig kill only when you are sure you want to kill a process and you understand what killing a process means. uh, this was a full-on theory video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. Leave me comments on what are the topics you would want me to cover if I haven't yet done so, and I look forward to seeing you in next video. Thanks again.